My name is Christine Meyer, and I am an agent with the Hutter Stall team. 5 years ago, I woke up in the morning, first day of school, getting my kids on the school bus. It was a bit of a rainy day. The day started out beautiful, but it started to rain. By the end of my work day, which was also the end of the school day, I had started to get some texts from a friend of mine who lived just up what I would call the creek. I lived along the Buffalo Creek. My son got off the school bus. I guess his walk along the road, there must have been water and puddling water, and his biggest concern was that he got his new vans for school. They were wet. My drive was probably about 10 minutes from the office to where I lived, and by the time I got there, there was a road closed sign. You couldn't get down it. I had no idea how I was going to get to my son, who was at home. Finally, I did get a hold of him, and at this point, he was virtually surrounded by water. And so at that point, I'm, at this road closed sign, pleading, I would say, with the firemen to go back and get my son, and telling them he's 15, please go get him. So they did. Just to know that my son was safe, that was pretty, it was pretty overwhelming, and I was grateful. The next day, got to go back to the house for the first time and really get a good look at what water can really do to a property. We really, lost, in my mind at the moment, lost everything. My team, they were at my house with the 15-foot box truck that we have, and by Saturday morning, I got a phone call and I was just told to go to the Sarver office. In the door comes Margie McCafferty, and she is, got this amazing smile. She just hugged me and told me that it was going to be okay, and at the same time, she is handing me a check from the Northwood Charitable Foundation. That was really a hug and support from thousands of agents who have donated and participated and have cared over the years enough to support the foundation. Things have changed here at Northwood. Our colors changed. The best part about it is that our family got a whole lot bigger.
Hi, my name is Donnie Marchione. I started real estate 3 years ago, and I started at our corporate office here in Wexford. I had a very tragic house fire on January 8th of 2017. It was the coldest night of the year, and it was right after a Steeler game, and I remember that because I was running low on fuel pellets and I had to go off the mountain to get some more fuel. I was out of the house for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and I got a phone call that my house was on fire. And I volunteered as a firefighter in that community. And as soon as I was at the bottom of the hill, somebody just stopped me, and my captain was like, "Hey, I see the dogs with you, thank goodness. Let me just let you know what's going on before you go up." The house was pretty much out, and I was able to walk in and get some personal things, and it rekindled later that evening. And it was so iced over they couldn't get back up the hill. We lost everything. We had something going on at the office a few days later that I had to come in. Maybe it was 2 days later. But I just remember being out front, and I just remember Vincent Kelly just give me a check and a hug. I just didn't expect that. It just feels good knowing it that week, and knowing it now 2 years later, that I made the right decision with being with the right people and the right company.
My name is Jeannie Parker, and I am a recruiter with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. In 2017, in January, I was diagnosed with stage 1 lung cancer. In February of 2017, I had a part of my lung removed. They call it a lobectomy. And after the surgery, I went home to rest and get well. And unfortunately, while resting and getting well, the medical bills came in one after another. And they were mounting. My husband just got back to work after being laid off for 3 years. And there was no savings. There was nothing. A friend checking in on me during my recovery gave me a call from the Northwood Foundation and was checking in with me, and I kind of told her I was a little stressed out over the money, and she said, "Hang on, let me make a call." About a week later, I had a representative from the Northwood Charitable Foundation come to my home and give me a check. I was able to put the money aside and just pay the bills off. My husband and I paid them off, and all we needed to worry about then was me and me getting better. I never thought I would be that person that would ever need the help. But guess what? I wound up being one of those people that needed the help.